For hundreds of years, traveller families have battled to keep their ancient traditions alive. But it's a way of life that can put them in defiance of the law.
I don't think you should change your culture for nobody. The way I look at it, why should we change our culture? Because people don't understand it.
Irish traveller Danielle is determined to live her life in a traditional way. And at just 15 years old, she's preparing for her hen party.
These are shot glasses. So you'll have them around there like that. And probably the girls will be taking the shots. I won't be. I'll be getting watched all night. My mummy made this. She basically made it. And she put all these diamonds on it. All these tashly things. And then we got lights. Them little boxes. But I have to hide the battery packs. They're very, very hard to hide. So just put these into the side, innit? And we're going to bring spare batteries in case these waste out.
And what are you looking forward to most about married life?
Just being with him. Being allowed to go off with him. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. In a way, without my mum. Because I don't know what it's like. I don't know. But obviously you're going to be scared first. But I trust Brendan and like, I'm sure like I picked out like a proper boy that's gonna like look after me and protect me and do the best for me. As long as he does his best, I'll be happy.
Danielle's dream is to get married on her 16th birthday. But whether she achieves that dream depends on her fiancé, 20-year-old Brendan, staying out of jail. Over the past few years, he's been in and out of prison.
I think the police hate him, or being in trouble. That's what I think. But the police, I don't really bother about them either. I hate the police, and they hate me, and I don't care to tell the truth. A child man's only gone out doing this job like that, and the police is chasing them down, man. I think that's bang out of order. That's what I think that is. I think we give child a chance in life. And give them a chance of doing things, and we are good people. Some of us, anyway.
Tell me, Brent, what do you do for work?
For work, I do trees and scrap and tarmac and everything like that. And obviously I do things as well. My own little things to make money and often like that, yeah.
Have you ever worked in an office?
No. I robbed the office.
Since getting engaged to Danielle, Brendan has been trying to stay on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, it's quite me down, yeah, big time. And I'm glad, really. And before I met her, I was a wild child. I tell the truth, very wild. I was going to town, messing about, you know what I mean? And I met her, now I get married. I got my woman, that's it.
But despite his good intentions, he currently has a court case pending for receiving stolen goods. If he goes to prison, his and Danielle's wedding plans will have to be put on hold.
How are you feeling about his court case on Thursday?
I'm feeling very nervous. Kinda, like yesterday and the day before, it wasn't really getting to me, but now it's getting to me. You are feeling nervous. I don't know how it's gonna go.
What about if he goes to prison? Will the hen do go ahead?
It will go ahead, but it won't be the same. It'll be different. It'll be different in a way. Everyone will still be there, but it would be different.
Watching football on the telly, this is what she did.
In a few days' time, 8-year-old Irish traveller Chloe will be celebrating her first Holy Communion.
And you gotta faint.
But one member of the family won't be there. Her dad is currently serving 9 months in Strangeways prison for reckless driving.
Hello? 1 minute, I'll put her on. Give it to Chloe.
But despite being inside, he does speak to Chloe and her sister Nicole regularly.
Hello. How are you? What did you have for dinner?
It's estimated there are up to 850 Irish travellers in prison. a hugely disproportionate amount compared to the number of Irish travellers in Britain.
How many times has he been in prison?
This is the second time, I think. That this will be the last time that he'll be going away. He said it himself even. It's been the longest 9 months of my life, definitely.
Do you think it's something about traveller women which makes them more able to cope with those situations?
It'd be something like what they've seen when they were growing up. Another family member or something, and you see them going in and out of prison.
Mummy, hurry up, Daddy has no credit. Love you. Bye.
Up in Liverpool, dressmaker of choice to the Gypsy and traveller community, Thelma has been commissioned to make Chloe an extra special communion dress.
I'm a bit apprehensive about these coming because this little girl's dad is in prison and he can't attend the communion, and it is Father's Day tomorrow as well. So it's quite upsetting for the little girl that her dad's not going to be there. But what she's going to do is go to the prison in her dress and go and see her daddy on Father's Day.
Today will be the first time Chloe gets to see Thelma's creation.
Ready? Come on. Definite. Daddy's little princess.
So what's your favourite thing?
The butterflies and the swirls.
And the swirls as well, yeah.
And the diamonds.
And the diamonds. Where are you going to go and see your daddy tomorrow?
Strange ways.
Imagine when you go in there to see your dad and it'll just be glittering all over the place, won't it? Eh? Because they're all sad in there, aren't they? And then when you go in all happy in your lovely dress, you'll cheer everybody up. They'll all be, oh, look at there, won't they?
It's gorgeous.
You know when you go through them things in Strange Way where they put it over you to see if you got anything on you, you're going to go beep, 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 aren't you, with all the diamonds?
He said that they might do a special search on her though, didn't
Why's that?
I think it's just to check if I have anything hidden underneath the underskirts.
I tell you what, you could hide loads under there, couldn't you? I imagine what you could get under there. Be fantastic, wouldn't you?
Loads of cake.
Loads of cake, yeah, with files in them.
Oh.
Couldn't you?
No way.
Lily first.
Romany Gypsy Ambrose Sr. and his son are in training for the trap and horse road racing season.
They're like an athlete, you've got to look after them.
Although it's been a popular activity for generations amongst gypsies and travellers, racing horses on the open road is now against the law.
Hi, mate. We're just working these horses out.
Oh, not racing.
Not racing? No, we never do race. Police make a liar of you.
So what we do now?
We're actually going to the start. It's a schooling race. It's like an athlete going for track and jogging. You've got to go and see his track.
Do you worry about them when you're watching them?
Yes. It still is dangerous. It's like a child falling off a bike. They can easy break for hand. One of the dangers is police. Because the police don't realise they just pull the car straight in front. A horse can't do emergency stop, like a car can.
Have you ever seen any nasty accidents?
Yeah, like a horse throwed a shoe and went down on that.
While two of the trap drivers are experienced, for the third driver, it's his first time out on the road.
With him being a green horse and a green driver, he just ain't got fully out of it. We're having a bit of an accident here. You all right? No. Give me that bastard! Grip!
Yeah, you'll find it exciting, don't you?
Yeah.
We nearly had an accident. When
we seen the big lorry coming, I expected him going on, and as I was slowing down, he was doing the same for me. He was trying to let me go on, he was wanting to drop behind.
So is that a bit of a hairy moment?
Yes, it is when you get in such as big lorries like that.
Although riding a horse on the public highway isn't illegal, racing horses and obstructing traffic is against the law. But for Ambrose, it's a matter of interpretation.
What's the problem today?
What's the problem?
Well, that's what he's doing here, then.
What are the complaints, haven't we?
Well, not over us dragging the horses down. You had a complaint this time of day.
I'm racing, yeah.
Well, how many times have you been here?
Enough.
It's a Wednesday, you know we're not racing.
But we've had call today because they've said there's buses running side by side. Okay?
Yeah, overtaken.
Every racing, every phone call we get saying the horses side by side.
And we haven't been side by side racing all the way down. I've just been schooling.
You know, if we get a complaint, we'll always come down and see what crack is. If anybody's breaking law, then we'll also always prosecute him. You know, our take on it, it's a safety aspect on the road. It's not safe. If a horse goes off into a ditch, and there's ditches both sides, somebody will die.
Thank you.
All right, see you later.
They're doing the job, I ain't picking on them, they're criticising them, but just we want to carry on and do what we're doing.
If he can avoid the local constabulary, Ambrose will be taking part in the first race of the trotting season that will take place here in a few weeks' time.
You obviously bump into them quite often.
When we're down just working the horses out, we never get a problem. But for whatever reason today, we're down, we're going to have to start coming a bit earlier in the morning.
In a few months' time, if his current court case doesn't end in prison, 15-year-old Danielle will be old enough to marry her fiancé Brendan. They met a year ago at a friend's wedding.
When I first saw her, I was just shocked. I was like, nah, I'm not getting her. And obviously, I just got to know a bit more, and I asked her, and I'm just so happy that I'm with her now. She's living my life.
What's your dream wedding, Danielle?
Big. A big wedding. And a good night and a disco.
My own wedding.
And what do you want, Brendan?
My wedding, I tell the truth, I want a couple of balls, and I want a good fight at the end of the night. That's no harm. A couple of scraps, a couple of drinks at my wedding. I call that a proper wedding.
When it comes to courtship, the couple abide by strict traveller rules, which say, until you're married, you must be chaperoned at all times.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, yes? There you go.
Go on, pick out what you're aiming.
Just pick any of them, yeah?
Pick out one of these.
Yeah.
Even when it's an intimate dinner together, Danielle's 13-year-old sister Helena has to come along.
Are you ever going to give me a break, me and her, for once in our life?
Yeah. No.
Why?
You shouldn't even be sitting next to each other. But I'll give you this day off.
You give us the day off. Well, that's me. Thank you very much. She always keeps an eye on us.
She's no harm.
She is harm.
No, it's no harm.
I can't get kissed sometimes.
There's no wrong in her.
It's disgusting when people kiss. It really is.
Give me a kiss. Why not one though?
Disgusting.
Although Brendan goes along with the rules of his engagement, when it comes to the law of the land, he's less convinced.
I goes uptown tonight. I had a couple of pints. I had a scrap. Me an English person. I get locked up.
And the
he
English
get locked
people,
up.
he walks free.
I got jailed 4 times
Over the sake of that.
fighting.
Yeah.
I got jailed 4 times, and then 4 people got let off of it.
Yeah.
Of being a traveller. That's what it is.
And you get blamed for things you don't do.
Someone's my fault, huh? Yeah.
I won't lie, he's no angel.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. and that's all this girls are.
You shall not take the Lord's name in vain. Number 3, remember to keep holy the Lord's day. Number 4, Honour your father and your mother. Number 5, you shall not kill.
It's the day of Chloe's first Holy Communion, one of the most important rituals in any young Irish traveller's life.
What do you think God thinks when you do something bad?
When you do something bad, or when people do something bad, God forgives you.
After the ceremony, Mum will be taking Chloe to visit her dad in prison.
He did try everything to get out for it, but he just kept turning them down. It's very unfair, because it's her special day and it's Father's Day. And it's going to be horrible because he's not there, but what can you do? He wouldn't have it, so no choice but to take her in there.
Chloe's dress has been specially made. 5 separate underskirts have been used to create the fairy tale sticky out effect she wanted.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. Go on, Chloe.
Right down. I need it.
Chloe, just keep the front of the dress up, Chloe. I don't care about underskirts. I'm going to kill you, I promise God I am.
What's happened?
The
The
underskirt.
skirt fell down because Mum stamped on it.
Oh, honest to God. The sweat is pumping out me over it.
I'll push it in, you
What
colour
will
it.
you?
You squeeze it.
Jeez.
Are you nervous, Chloe?
Yeah.
Really nervous?
Yeah. Really.
You'll be fine. Will you wait, Chloe, for God's sake? Move the umbrella.
There are 10 other girls having their Holy Communion today, but Chloe is the only traveller. After receiving the body of Christ, there's still one person Chloe needs to see.
Just dreading now going to see her dad, to be honest, Lucy, because it's going to be very emotional and very upsetting, but it has to be done. She has to see it.
There's not long before the start of visiting hours.
It's very difficult, to be honest, trying to drive with the big, huge dress. It's quite hard to get to the girth stick. Can you not go straight ahead? I wonder, can you go straight ahead? Oh, for sake, man.
And with the town centre roads blocked for a parade, it looks like it's going to take longer than Mum anticipated.
I'm a little bit worried if we're more than 15 minutes late that they won't let us in, but I think under the circumstances and what day it is, they will leave us in. Oh, please, Jesus, man, now what the Seriously, this is just... Why is this happening today of all days? Why? Oh, I bet you he thinks we're not coming. Oh, you failed. Traffic, there was a big diversion on the way and that's why I'm late. I'm never late.
You took them back.
Please, can you just ring them and explain, please, love, 5 minutes even, just so we can see her on the day.
I can't ring up. What they say to me, my managers, that goes.
Is there anyone that I can ring even?
There's not one, no.
After arriving 20 minutes late, Dad has been taken back to his cell.
Come on. I ain't going in, Chloe. How disgusting is that prison, will you? Jesus God, man, how can they not have a heart looking at the child? Look at her. Look. It's okay. Okay, princess, I'll rebook it, all right? I promise you I will, right?
When?
I'll rebook it in the morning. The whole day is absolutely ruined. Look at her. Absolutely horrible day, and it's meant to be the happiest day of our lives.
Chloe's dad is nearing the end of his sentence, but it'll be another 2 weeks before he gets to see Chloe. It's 5 a.m. Ambrose Sr. and his son are up early to avoid the police. And the first race in the Traveller trotting season will soon be underway.
Really, the first race out, everyone's just starting bright and early. The horses are keen, and really, we're super keen.
If it's a big race, how much money would be riding on it?
A big race is like a football match. You don't know because it's all done behind scenes.
Are we talking hundreds and thousands, though?
Hundreds, you're talking. Thousands. We're in a recession. We're in England in a recession. No one can afford thousands.
Can't take us, we're breaking the law.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous?
Yes. Not nervous, but just butterflies in my stomach. And I think if everybody admits the truth, everybody does. I think it's the same as us. I think they've got nerves as well. Yeah. Grown. Oh, definitely when she comes off her, she looks well. She's grown.
Trotting is one of the most popular sports in the travelling community and can attract large crowds of up to 100 people who travel along with the race.
This is the best spot ever.
I've got a full can here.
And today they even have their own commentator, known as Billy the Kid.
I'm Doncaster's most wanted.
What happens if the police turn up?
Just tell them, I'm the daddy.
Ambrose's opposition have travelled up from Cambridge for a race that will be run over a 2-mile stretch of the public highway.
The cars will have to do what the best they can, mate. They'll have to get out the road, obviously. It's a Gypsy's race, and this is the way it goes. Cars will have to make room for the horses, because the horses ain't moving over for no cars, and we ain't.
You got it, no, you got it now. Where's he at?
Let me back in where I was, quick. Any sport's very dangerous. Come on. Boys, what do you watch Trevor there, lads? Right, Trevor, get up this side here. Get up this side, get up this side. In this side. I think this will be very, very good race. Very close race. Both very good horses. We are now off. We're racing. Go on, Obi. Now this is what you call racing. At the minute, your Ross is just up behind him. It's a good pony, the other horse. He goes better with it. So far, Obi's led the race. How it ends is anybody's call, but at the minute, Obi's led from where to. And I honestly think we've got the race in the bag.
Ambrose has led the race from the start, but when a beer can dropped by one of the crowd hits the road, causing his horse to swerve, the race is back on.
I'd say that's a clear win by Ambrose here today.
I want right track for that! on.
I'll eat your drink for breakfast.
I'll treat everybody.
There's a bit of expensive.
How did you find that?
What?
How was that for you?
Oh, good race. Very good race. And got a few quid and all, that's the main thing. Oh, go in, you!
Calibrate you!
You nearly caused action whip!
The race may be over, but it's the beer can incident that dominates the post-match analysis.
But yes, me filly did shy at something, but I didn't know what it was.
Can of beer.
Was that what she shied at?
Can of beer.
Oh, he nearly caused me and the big fool to lose the race. I can remember seeing her shine at something, but I didn't know what it was.
Can of John Smith's.
Oh, John Smith nearly ruled everything.
Hey, the police is here. So, down with Cafe. Yeah, straight down, John. Straight down, turn left.
Generally, the law says that road racing is illegal, due to it endangering not only the racers, but the public. But Ambrose and his fellow travellers see it as a vital tradition.
Do you think you're breaking the law?
Well, you're not breaking the law, are you? Horses was on the road before vehicles was. What you got to remember is horses go back for time.
Many gypsies and travellers believe that the right to roam freely is fundamental to their way of life. But changes in the law mean they're often living under the threat of eviction. 22-year-old Irish traveller Mary Lowther and her husband John live on an illegal patch of land.
If you ask him to say spaghetti bolognese, he can't say it. Say it.
Spaghetti bolognese, right? Same thing.
Spaghetti ball of snails. Go on, say it, John.
Start, man. You know,
Go on, say it.
I'm going to like I'm going to carve you up.
Say spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese, mate.
She's been moved on almost 50 times in the last year alone.
That food's on the boil now, and you could just get a knock on the door. We don't know when that person's just going to come and say, well, look, here's your notice, you've got to go. So it's just a matter of waiting, really.
Is there a plan for where you're gonna move next?
No, no one knows.
Around 20 kids live on the illegal site, including Olivia.
How long do you get to stay on any one camp?
Well, sometimes it's 1 day, 2 days, a week, 2 days, 2 weeks. We don't know. It depends.
Do you like moving on all the time?
No.
Mary fully expects to be evicted very soon, but is determined to carry on her traveller lifestyle.
Look at that. See that big gammon joint? That's the way the travellers do it. That's over 200 years old, that pot. And the kettle. That's the bomb diggities of all bomb diggities. You don't get them anymore. People says, why can't you get a house? No way will my Jimmy be living in a house. When you're in an estate or in a house, you're looking at people suffocating you and talking about you and whispering about you. Oh, look, the gypsies have a horse. So, you've got a cat. You've got a dog. Or you've got a horse.
Tomorrow, Danielle will be having her hen party, and her fiancé Brendan will be appearing in court.
If I go to jail tomorrow, I'm going to be quite angry over the weather coming up and Daniel's thing tomorrow, hen do tomorrow. I can't say hi and goodbye. I can't see her as much. I can't talk to her as much. Yeah, it can be big, vexing, upsetting.
Brendan believes that it's the lack of employment opportunities that pushes some Irish travellers into crime.
If I knock on the door now and ask for a job, once you hear my voice, that's it, just close the door. If a next person went to the same house and talk, they get a job straight away. Straight away.
How does that make you feel?
I'm upset, really, yeah. Upset. We're all the same people. We're all the same. English and Irish, we're the same people. Hopefully, this is not my last old pint tonight. I should have a pint tomorrow after court, if I don't get jail. Prison's no good for nobody. Oh, it's a bad place. Just bang up all the time. There's no life.
After Brendan's brief appearance in court, it looks like positive news. For his immediate future, at least.
It's been put back till April now. And now I'm going to town now. I can have a good pint. I'm glad. It's been put back till April, sometime in April.
How you feeling?
I'm happy now. I feel quite happy now, yeah.
So he's not going to the jail in the Hindu, but then the wedding is in May. So that's another one to come. A month before the wedding.
How do you feel, Danielle?
Nervous. That's all I can say. If he gets jail, he's done. I'm paying someone else to marry me.
Up in Leeds, Mary Lowther and her fellow travellers are being moved on yet again. The council have given them 24 hours to leave their illegal site, but husband John and the other men have scouted out a patch of council land just under a mile away, and they've decided to go tonight.
Quick, quick, quick! This is hectic. Everyone's panicking. Everyone's scared that they don't get in the same ground. Everyone's trying to best each other to get there, because there probably won't be enough room for everybody. Come on, Jimmy, get in. Do you know what you call this? A gypsy wash. Haven't got time for the washing proper tonight. Ready when you are. See ya!
To be successful, the travellers have to move fast.
The plan is that everyone's going to try and get into this camp before the police stops us. It just takes one phone call to ring the police. Then the police will come to the ground. If we're all in, they can't do nothing about it anyway. That's it.
What's the worst thing that's ever happened when you've been in a convoy?
Barricaded by the police. Here we go. Harry, we've lifted off. This is it now, on the right-hand side, this field. This is the hard part.
Why is this the difficult part?
Because we can get reported. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. And we got lifted off.
Does this mean you get first pick of the spot?
Yep, and I'm following my hubby, because he seems to know where he's going. But if the other guys want to stay on that field, they're more than welcome to.
They have a place to stay for tonight, but how long will it last?
We'll be shifted off here in 2 days.
How do you know?
Houses, built-up areas. 2 days, we're off. Yeah, we'll get 2 days, 3 if we're lucky.
You know that people are going to be upset that you've pulled on tonight.
Sorry, that's all I have to say. And I don't mean to be cheeky or rude, but there's nowhere else to go.
Do you think people just automatically think travellers, that means criminals?
Yeah, get painted with it. That brush, yeah, you could say.
What's the worst thing anyone's ever said to you, do you think?
We're scum. John, will you put on the gas?
No, gas is gone, you have to buy the...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sounds a bit chesty, believe it or not.
It's been a tiring day for Mary and baby Jimmy.
It's 10:15. My baby have no hot water, no gas, no electric. Disgusting. Hate it.
Hey, Carrie, do you know what foundation is?
15-year-old Danielle is finally ready to start enjoying her hen party.
Is it just one step closer to marrying Brendan?
It's a party closer. An extra party.
It's on my phone.
Oh, brilliant. It's another need probably for a disco. Yeah, and new clothes. And yeah, and drink, she says. But not for me, I won't be into that one.
The theme is black, pink, and bling. Except, that is, for the wife-in-waiting.
It's cold, isn't it?
Local householders and Leeds have woken up to find a traveller site on their doorstep. And the travellers have woken up to find the police on theirs.
Oh yeah, there's kids that'll be peeping in from the houses, what have you. Any rubbish that'll be tidied up and so on.
Police has just come on the ground and they're just a bit suspicious and stuff. They're wondering who owns the horses and how long are we going to stay on here. Next time we'll hear from them, probably be the verdict of going or notices to leave.
As the police leave, more travellers arrive.
What do you think of the place?
Crap.
What's it like travelling all the time?
It's very good. You get to see a load of people. Yeah. You get out and about and everything. You get to move around loads of places. We've been nearly all the way around the earth.
After recently having her first Holy Communion, Chloe and her sister Nicole are looking forward to their dad coming out of prison.
I love you, Dad! Nicole, can I use that pen? Can you use it? Thanks. Oh, I'm so excited! Why?
Read it out to me then.
Do you like it? The gate is open. We'll go, Daddy! Daddy! Where is he? Daddy!
Despite arriving in good time, 3 hours later they're still waiting for their dad to be released.
What do you reckon's taking so long?
I think they're doing it on badness. Because every traveller that's in prison always gets treated like animals, proper animals, just because they're travellers.
Because they hate us.
And I bet my life if you ask 10 out of 10 travelling prisoners, they tell you the exact same thing.
Oh, please just let Daddy out, please, for God's sake, please.
There he is! There's Daddy! Get out! Get out! Quick.
Daddy!
Yeah. Been good. Have you?
Yeah.
What are you crying for?
She
Don't
missed
cry.
you. She thought you went to the house.
Yes, let me get the child. Don't cry. Don't be crying. Stop crying. Stop crying.
Chloe's dad asked not to be identified as he believes it will affect his ability to find work.
You happy to get Daddy home? Yeah.
Back home, Chloe has a surprise for her dad.
The kids is absolutely delighted to have him back. They've kind of dewed me now because Daddy's back. It's all Daddy, 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 and it's not Mummy as much, which is a good thing. It gives me a break.
What's it like having your dad back then? Has he said anything since he's been out?
that he really missed us and that he loves us.
Did you miss him?
Yeah, really missed him. It wasn't a full family without him here.
Well, is it a full family now?
Yeah, a proper full family. Right, I'm going then, right.
Many gypsies and travellers feel it's getting harder and harder to live a traditional way of life. And for one member of the community, the battle between her traditions and the law has been lost.
It's Mary. Settee was supposed to be getting delivered today.
Oh yeah, let me check and see whether you're down for the delivery.
Tell me what's happening.
I decided that I can't travel no more because how things have gone so bad. We're getting shifted too many times. I decided that I'd just move in here for my baby's sake.
Is there not a part of you that will be sad about leaving the camp?
My friends. I'm going out and chatting in the night. Because Travellers is a close community.
Despite Mary's regrets, like most travellers, she can't wait to stamp her own unique personality on her new home.
We're going to have a 55-inch plasma on the walls. I'm going to have a sunbed along here. I'm going to turn this in for my space. We're going to extend it, try and extend it and make it into a gym. This is the bathroom.
People don't tend to have their toilets in their trailers. Do you think John will be able to adapt to that, having a toilet in his house?
Yeah. I don't think that's going to get very hard for to get used to it. No, we're not even going to get on that conversation. John will love it. He won't get off of it, right?
"15-year-old Danielle's hen party is getting underway in style.
There, Charlie, do you want to hold the whole bottle?
Yeah.
Attending will be up to 50 friends and family, both old and young.
Yeah, Mikey, go say it to the whole world.
And unable to stay away from his fiancée, Brendan has also decided to come along.
I wasn't expecting to be here tonight. I expected to be in jail tonight. But I'm here now. And fuck it. What's going to do?
Please welcome Miss and Cass.
But with Danielle booking a drag queen to entertain the party, he's not entirely sure he's made the right choice.
Are you ready, boys and girls? Yeah! Right, the testicles, big sweaty hairy testicles. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, Danielle, come on, keep the clapper going. Hello, my darling. Oh. Did he grab you? Grab you? No grabbing. I'm going to say if he grabs me, he's going to have a fucking handful.
In 7 months' time, Brendan and Danielle are planning to get married on Danielle's 16th birthday.
I feel very lucky. Very, very lucky to marry a girl like this. Who would be lucky to marry a girl like that? Tell me.
And do you feel lucky to be marrying Brendan?
Yeah, I love him to bits. Happy with him now. Happy with my choice.
That's it. Hosted that together.
We're happy with each other.
I couldn't ask for better than her. She loved my life. I tell the truth, yeah.
And will that keep you out of jail then, that thought?
Of course. If I lose her, I lose my life. That's it, yeah. Of course, will.